$20 for a field trip is the least of your problems. You got 3 kids. They don't need to go on no damn field trip if you ain't got $20. You need groceries. You need gas to put in the car.
Hey.
Like it's bigger than a field trip.
So my kids need to suffer just because I may be going through a momentary.
They not going. If I was your man, we stay in the house and we ain't got $20 for them to go on field trip. They not going, dog.
But they don't stay together. You didn't say he didn't have it. I don't have it. And that's my man. You should have my back.
So as your man, if we was really together, dog, they.
Yo, what's up, what's happening, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Vaughn. Hey. Back for another wonderful week of the afternoon sip.
Ow.
Yeah.
It's your girl Kashona. Back for another week.
Ow.
Sip.
Get your own shit. Get your own shit, man.
And I would like to introduce my special guest, our special guest. Go ahead.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's Don Reed with GMR Properties. I'm back for a week at the SIP. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank y'all.
Hey,
thank
y'all,
you.
what's up? You know what it is. Your boy Rashad, not the realest, just a realest. Pleasure to see y'all again. What's up?
Looks like all extraness this week. Hey, you guys, what's up? So glad to see you guys this week. It's another awesome week here at the Afternoon Sip. Let's get it, y'all.
Get it.
Let's get it.
So, how was your week?
You know, it was a week. I mean, you know, every day is like the same. They say,
Because we've been off for like a whole week, so you know.
So much has happened in that week.
So much.
Oh my God. The protests, the riots, the everything. A lot has happened.
So that was
since
before.
2000.
That's since. Yeah, that is since we last been here.
Yeah.
It was like right before.
It
No,
just-
it had just happened.
Just
Yeah,
happened.
because I was in New Braunfels when that was happening. Because even when it was happening in Houston, so like, was it really happening in Houston? Because I was out of Houston.
No.
Because I heard they was like
We
Pearland.
talked about it on the show.
We talked about the show.
It had just happened. But the riots hadn't happened.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
riots
hadn't
and
happened,
so the walk. Me and Tim ended up going to the walk downtown.
How was
that
that?
was freaking amazing. Like to see all those masses and
Yeah.
rows and like
hot,
thousands
man.
of people. Yeah, it was very
I
hot.
appreciate y'all for doing y'all thing.
So like me
Yeah.
and Tim would take turns like holding umbrella. He would hold it for a little while and I would lean on him and then okay, switch. And we but it was I've never been in the midst of anything like that before.
Wow.
You know, and so I
Yeah.
think it was definitely a memorable moment.
So you think we're going to get a turnout to vote like that? You know everybody going to turn out to vote like that?
I hope so.
See, if everybody
better.
turn out to vote like that, Black lives going to really matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because,
I'ma tell
again, we make the difference. If everybody turn out to vote, show up, we're going to show out, and we're going to go and take our country back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're right.
That is definitely hope. So what else did you guys do since then?
You know, I went outside a little bit.
Okay.
You know, had a little drinky drink.
Okay. Oh, you socializing.
Third Ward on Alameda was beautiful. Oh my God. Like
real?
this beautiful black people everywhere. This attractive
Okay.
black people.
Come through,
It
blackness.
was slingshots and cars and just sundresses and beards and bald heads, which is everything.
Bald head.
She like the
Bald
bald
head,
heads.
girl. You should have called me.
I was like,
Bald head and beard.
She was one of the bald heads.
we was locked down so long. I forgot
Yeah.
how it felt to be around other people. Like it just felt amazing just to see other people and be around other people. So I was happy about it. I really was.
Dope. That's good.
So we went to New Braunfels a couple days ago, and we went tubing. Don't laugh.
Tell a story. Tell a story.
So I don't know if any of y'all guys have ever went tubing, but you know, like when you're in the float or whatever, in your float, there's like this first dip that goes like down, and it's very like, right? So on the way there, Tim got this awesome idea. We were going to go to Dollar General and get our own floats because he wanted to be able to lean back and lay back and relax.
Nah, them floats
And
ain't
not-
good for that.
and-
They found out quickly.
Until that water feeder.
we found out very quickly. So
They go there and get a motherfucker.
And they had a pool float.
They had a swimming pool.
They had a swimming pool float.
You got
Hey, they like,
branches and rocks.
Hey,
Turtles and
White
shit.
people like, look at these niggas.
Ain't never been nowhere.
Would you look at these niggas?
Niggas don't swim.
So like his mindset was, I don't want to just be having my butt down in the water. I want to be relaxed on. It look
yeah.
real cute,
Yeah,
right?
look real cute.
So listen, we on the thing. We all having fun. He got his JB whatever boom box, and everybody jamming with us or whatever. And so I happen to be on live, and Keisha and some other people say, "Watch out for that first drop." I'm like, "Drop? What do you mean?
Baby, that water sped up on you.
So I put my phone. I had just put my phone in my little, thing, and all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. I lost my wig. I lost my tennis shoes. Amber lost her phone. I almost lost my life.
Who take their phone?
They had to. Well, we all had our phones.
You gotta have a phone. You just gotta have it in a waterproof case.
Yeah, having a case, yeah. And it was a mess. So then we finally get over that, right? They just called Amber. They told her they found her phone today.
You lying.
Shout out to iPhone and Apple because that phone is still fully functioning right now.
It's waterproof.
It has been in the water for like 3-4 days.
As long as the battery on, that's what's up.
Yeah, and then so we go further down. We get back on our little Dollar General floats, and we go. Mine starts going over there while the trees and stuff, and the tree punctures my float.
Oh.
Amber and Tim, they just steady going on. They're singing the Bring It On
So
song.
you just on the Titanic
My thing is
sinking.
starting to sink and now float.
Bring it on.
I'm touring. I'm cute.
Oh God. Well, all right.
But anyways, I'm steady sinking, and they're gone. Like, these white people had to come and save me because I was like, help me, please, because it was bad.
I wish I was there.
But we still want to go back.
What you would have did?
I would
Laugh my ass.
You know I would have been laughing.
Was your hair braided?
No, but I have curly hair. Not normal hair.
How curly is
Hey.
it?
No, really
Don't
curly.
matter.
Hey,
She shouldn't have had it on in the first place.
Vaughn,
has
there's somebody
nice
out there
hair.
camping about that ain't no goddamn puppet, Gina.
So here's what's so bad about it. They pulled the wig up and they asked Amber. They was like, "Did you lose your wig?" And she was like, "Nah." And so they just threw it away. And so she was like, "Oh, they had it over there, nigga."
Hey,
They
that
didn't
sound
see
like
you had a
Amber
wig
though.
on?
That sound like
That she
Amber
was
for
wearing
real.
on her phone,
Well, all right.
Yeah. So let's take a quick commercial break.
After the fucking
Right.
I would love to see that.
DMR Properties can help. Bad credit, broken leases, evictions, foreclosure, criminal records are all okay.
No apartments, houses only.
If you're an apartment or just want to upgrade, contact Don Reed DMR Properties, 832-725-1433. Again, that's 832-725-1433 before it's too late.
No apartments, houses only.
DMR Properties, 832-725-1433.
So that commercial is brought to you by Dante Reed of DMR Properties, which happens to be in the studio.
Yes.
Like, wow.
What's going on? Hey, thank y'all for having me at the SIP, man. I'm a big fan of y'all's, I've been knowing Kashana for years, you know what I'm saying? And she talked to me about, advertising and representing. I told her, I said, you know what? I said, I'm always going to support my black people no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, it's not about the money when it comes to our black lives. It's about, hey, the respect.
Right.
The respect that everybody give, DMR Properties going to give it back. We want to support the community, the kids, the homeless, everybody out there. All you got to do is go on my page or go to youneedahouse.com. That's right. Youneedahouse.com. It's a Y-O-U or just a U. You're going to see me and you're going to see I'm supporting the community. I support all people, not even just people of color, but people, period.
Yeah.
If you're doing the right thing, DMR Properties is going to support you and make sure that your word is heard. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say thank you to everybody for having me here. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to get here, but I'm here. Vaughn, everybody, hey, thank y'all. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
I love it.
I check my boy out, man. Somebody actually hit me up today, man, and said, "Hey, is it?" I said, "Man, legit."
Is it legit?
Yeah.
When have you moved, Bubba?
We had you moved by the evening news.
Hey, you know what's funny? Because, hey, I get that all the time in my legit. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is go to the Better Business Bureau. I've been in business for going on 13 years or talk to some of these people that I've helped, because let me tell you something. I can get one person to lie, two people to lie. If I can get 6,000 people to lie and say I'm legit, then hey,
Yeah.
I need to be a cult leader. You know?
Right.
David
You're
Koresh
right.
or something, man.
Hey, I'd be worse than that. If I got 6,000 people
For real.
lying for me, I'm gonna be worse than David
For real,
Koresh.
for real. Yeah.
And he has a whole review page. What is it? DMR Property Review page?
DMR Property Review page. You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook. Just Google DMR. We gonna come up because we the only ones in the city with
Boom.
DMR repping. You know what I'm
There
saying?
we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what it is.
Too legit to quit.
Yes. Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm sure you're going to have a lot to say on what we have to talk about
Oh,
today.
Lord. Can't wait to hear about it. Can't wait to hear about it.
So we have a segment in our show that we do every once in a while called the Big Gulp. So basically, that's a letter. That's when a viewer can write us in a letter, and we're gonna read it and talk about it and you can get our opinion and the viewers' opinions. So before I start reading it, Vaughn, I'm gonna let you know right now it's a little long, so don't come for me. Just let me read.
Just wake me up.
Wake me up at the last part. I'll do the first line and the last line.
Good afternoon. There is this guy who was driving next to me one day, wanted to talk to me, so we exchanged numbers. We have been talking Monday through Friday, mainly through phone calls for about 3 weeks. He's an older gentleman who has a 12-year-old son he takes care of. He seems nice and funny. We have some things in common that I really like. I'm starting to pick up on some things that bother me. Number one, he doesn't answer his phone on Saturday and Sunday. We are both off on the weekends. And we expressed that we would like to hang out, but he doesn't answer. If I call him or message, he doesn't respond until Monday. Like, what? Oh, boo. Second of all, insecurity. He seems to always think he's ugly and loves to call me beautiful and sexy all the time. Third, he wants to meet and express that he loves hugs and kisses, but it's like quick meetups because his job is delivering equipment, so it'll be during the quote-unquote off times where he is waiting for an assignment. At this point, I don't know if he's worth talking to. I feel like he's playing, but I don't know if I'm just jumping to conclusions fast. Please help. Come on, boo-boo. Like,
I'm a little slack,
no.
The man busy.
No, if
The man is
if
busy.
a man
He
can't
working.
talk to you on Saturday
working.
and Sunday, that's a pattern.
Okay,
Yeah.
but he do have his kid, right?
Okay, so
I'm asking,
so when your kid,
no, I'm asking. He has his kid, right?
Yeah.
So if he working during the week, then maybe that the kid is his weekend time. Like, what you mean?
so you can't.
You can't
So
communicate because you have a child.
yeah.
No, maybe he can't go out because he has a child. Maybe he's doing
No,
that
she's
for
saying they
different-
don't communicate
He
either.
does not pick up his
Okay.
phone.
Okay, so
He don't reply to her until Monday.
I mean, my phone be
Well,
dead
to me,
a lot.
that
I don't
seems
know.
like she a booty call. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real.
Thank you for keeping it
Exactly.
real. You know what? I like you.
But they
I'm
not.
just
But,
keeping it
but hold
real.
on, but hold on. But
Thanks for
they
keeping it
not
real.
even getting no booty though.
Yeah, I mean, they only like
you
what
know,
3
how they
4
gonna
weeks.
fly by, like, hey,
Yeah.
what's going on? Who do-
Yeah.
I mean,
I bet you if she was willing to bend it over in their work truck, he would take it.
How you know she didn't?
See?
That's why I ain't calling her.
It sounded like he didn't hit her with that old thing, and then she talking about, well, damn, I just want some more time. I just want a little bit more time. Can I get
Get
some
that
more
woman
time?
some more time.
Yeah, I want some more time. He's like, man, I ain't got no time.
She wants to know.
She needs
What
some
should she
help.
do?
I mean, she know what to do.
Yeah,
Move
but
on.
you know what it is.
She know what to do.
If he not picking up on the weekends, it's self-explanatory.
I think if
like,
you gotta ask what to do, you know
You
what
know-
to
you
do.
know what to
You
do.
know what to
I
do.
do. I do.
So we
feel
are
like
here
that.
to give you your final push.
Yeah. So here's the thing: if you decide that this is what you want to rock with, cool. But don't
Just know.
expect him to give you more than what he's giving. And say this is what it is.
First of all,
But
she met
him
the nigga
listen-
at a red light. Like, what was she expecting? Like, what? I mean, she met him at a red light.
That's
You
burning
ain't
the
no
stop
It
sign.
doesn't matter.
You ain't no
It
pull nobody at
doesn't
the
matter.
stop sign.
It doesn't matter.
I've never pulled nobody at no red light, no stop sign.
I've
all your
had
years.
two
I've had it happen.
females pull
I've
me
had
at
it
a stop
happen
sign.
I feel like it doesn't matter like
First of
that
all,
she met him there.
I don't feel like I got enough game to spit in like 10 seconds.
Bro,
Yeah,
like,
come
nah, it didn't
You
happen.
look like, hey,
Nah.
look.
Look,
I done been on my bike and
The
people
guys
got my
be
number
like, you
right
know-
at the light.
Trust me.
It happened.
because to that, I feel like I'm more player when I just speed off on them.
Zoom, look at that.
Bro,
You ain't right.
mine is cold blooded, man.
What she gotta do is, if it's worth it to her, keep it up. If it's not,
Yeah.
if he putting it on her, then do what you do. If he not, Move on.
But accept it for what it is. Don't act. Don't. He's already shown you what it
No, he
is.
putting it on her
Yeah.
because that's why she's talking about it.
Yeah.
For real, let's be realistic. Because
Yeah.
if he wouldn't put it on her, she wouldn't have been talking. He'd have been
Exactly.
gone.
It's something more than what she's saying.
Yeah.
In there.
Yes.
For her to even feel like I want more is
Yeah.
something more that has went on.
Right.
Why
She
you
done
think
got
she
some of
want
that
more?
thing.
Yeah.
He
didn't put it down.
He didn't rub it on her thigh or something. It's something going on. He didn't rub it on her thigh or something. It's something going on.
She said
Alright.
she need a refill, and that's
So
just that on that.
final verdict, just leave him alone.
Absolutely. Or
would've
accept what
Or
it
accept
is.
what it is.
Accept what it is,
What
yeah.
it is.
Take it.
That's it.
All right, well, there you
That's
go.
what I
Well,
think.
there you go,
The slip has
sis.
spoken.
Boom. So
Like, yo,
anytime if you have anything that you would like to write into us to get our opinion about, we won't say your
Throw the whole
name.
man away.
They said throw the whole
Throw
man
the whole
away.
man
Yeah.
away.
Well,
They
she didn't
cold.
even have the whole man. She only get a
You can't
piece
throw
of
away
him.
something that never
She
belonged to
only
you in the
get a
first
piece
place.
of him
Yeah.
anyway, so shit. Like,
Listen,
Boom.
that's it.
So what we decided to talk about today
Yes.
was for the love of money.
Let me get that money, man. Let me get that money,
I don't
man.
understand why you gotta put a little melody.
Because like
little fucking
you can't have
goddamn-
that title and not sing the damn.
Well,
Like, how do you
every
not?
show
It
got
goes
a title.
together.
Like, what was
Right.
the last one?
Huh?
What was the last show we did?
I don't know.
Every time it
Or
was
for
something.
the face off.
It was
No,
for
okay,
face
what's the one
off.
before that? It was a title. And she
It was deflection.
My
or
thing
deflection.
is-
separate what we
No,
got.
that was not. Y'all did that like forever ago when I wasn't even here.
All I'm saying is if it go, if it rides,
If
let
it rocks,
it ride.
stop.
Okay,
You know what?
Pam and Gina, y'all just be want to sing.
They got all
That's
energy
it.
today.
Pam and Gina just be wanting to sing all the time.
Hater.
Phony,
They're
phony,
everywhere.
phony.
Anyways, so in relationships, as much as we made to try to act like it's not a element, money plays a huge element in relationships, regardless if it's your boo ship, screw ship, relationship. Money
Whatever.
plays an element, some form or some fashion.
Agreed.
Can we agree on that?
We agree.
I agree on that.
A lot of times it says that a lot of times that marriages don't break up because of infidelity. A lot of times it's because of the financial situation.
Right.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That
have
is
you guys
very
ever
correct.
been in a relationship where money played a huge key in the
Yeah.
downfall of it?
I can't say that.
I can say that on top of other things. Type
I
thing.
can't say that. I can say I agree with you. You know what? If you taking care of her, she gonna overlook some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
If you doing what you got to do, take care of home. You know, it's a lot of people out there with them kids. Out there going through stuff in life, and they saying, "Hey, you know what? This man take care of me." So shit.
Yeah.
What he doing? You know what your grandmother say? What I don't know can't hurt you.
Boom.
I
Right.
like see. Grandma was smart.
Here we
Granny
go.
knew.
Here we go.
Right.
What's happening with these old ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over here. You know that.
We said that. Didn't we say it?
Here we go.
Didn't we
Remember-
say
We
it?
don't let them
And
hoes.
then-
Ain't that what they said? We don't
And
let them
then,
hoes.
and then my thing was when we talked about doing for the family and everybody else, but when it coming to you, it's like
Yeah.
that's what my thing was. Like, okay, like your family
So
all
he was on spending his money on his
like,
family, but
yeah,
never
they
wanted to do
were
anything
taking
for you.
advantage of him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
everything
I
like
we
that.
talked about that.
But when I need, it's like, oh well, let me like nah. I need the
No,
same. I
that
need the
ain't- that
same
ain't
energy.
right.
It don't work like
Keep
that.
same energy.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's after overlooking other things.
So
obviously.
was he like? Did he have like the Tunde and Von thing saying, what a
Which
ring
one?
at,
No.
because they didn't have a certain title or whatever? Then remember how y'all say that?
That
Said
was
you-
me.
That was both of
That
y'all.
was him.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
I don't give a frog's fat ass. I said it. I said it.
That was to me.
No, I'm saying because women throw that out there. You say, hey, can you do this? Ooh, I ain't got no ring on my finger, so
No.
shit. Y'all, man.
And then
Yeah,
also,
yeah,
and
yeah,
also,
yeah,
Here we go.
but you know how it be
See, 'cause I
when
know- yeah.
they can't afford the past and the future, and that's also what it was. You done had these kids. You went through this divorce. You are taking care of basically your family that you used to have. Now you trying to date, but you can't afford to do both.
Boom.
Well, I don't
Boom.
agree. I don't agree with that.
Some people can't afford to do both.
I don't agree with that. I think any man that want to do what he want to do can afford to do what he want to do.
What X
You know
amount
what?
of
You
kids?
so real. You
Like,
so
I
real.
just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it,
Yeah.
you gonna make
Yeah,
it
you
a
gonna
way for you
sacrifice.
to do it.
Right.
gonna find a way
Yeah.
to
You
make
gonna
it
find
happen.
a way. Listen to me. You can support this family and that family, and that's what you want to do. Now, if you
Oh, yeah,
get
you can find a way.
If
Yeah.
you getting the short end of the stick, that's because you ain't.
What he wanted to do.
Hey,
Real truth.
Well, guess what?
That's a
I
real
guess so.
truth.
That's real.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey,
your main
we
squeeze
we
ain't
having
gotta know
church
she
in here
was
today.
ain't
Researching here today.
She ain't gotta know.
The
She
baggage.
gonna know she your main squeeze because of the way you treat her. It don't make no difference. She gonna have the
Some-
credit cards, the house, the car.
Ooh,
everything.
come
to
through.
face it,
Okay.
some people just have too much baggage,
Uh-oh.
and they want to play like they don't. They can't afford their baggage, and that's all I'm saying.
That's them fake ones.
All right, so
It's a lot about
okay,
here.
So where we going?
so we have. We're gonna give y'all different sides of,
Yeah.
of
I have
Money
them.
and relationships.
money and relationships.
So one of them, in reference to how Krishana's bubble said, it ain't tricking if you got it, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Hold on. First of all, who the fuck chose the bubbles? Because
I did.
Y'all,
I'm looking like.
she see how my bubble. I ain't said. I don't disagree, but I ain't said. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
it was cool. I wasn't tripping. But
Okay, so just
no, nigga,
So my bubble said.
consult me next time, nigga, before you just throw me.
I was like, oh, okay.
Well, hold up, I'm the guest. I ain't even get no bubble. So
You
what
didn't
the
get
hell?
You didn't get a bubble.
I'm just saying.
so one of the things is, reference to sugar daddies and cougars, right? So Business Insider did an article one time about professional sugar babies and sugar daddies, right? And it says every relationship and agreement is different in terms of compensation. According to Seek an Arrangement, which is like a website that a lot of times sugar babies and sugar daddies go to meet each other, according to Seek an Arrangement stats, the average sugar daddy is 38 and makes $250,000 annually, while the average sugar baby is 25 and makes $2,800 monthly from their daddies.
First of all, who 38 and being a fucking sugar daddy?
That's what I was about to say. I swear to God.
it
38.
I mean, now you
30.
think about it. 38. All right, that means. Yeah, I say that's about the right age because you ain't young no more. You're feeling old and maybe you ain't getting the plague. And I mean, these ain't.
When I think sugar daddy, I'm thinking at least 40 plus. At
Y'all
least.
gotta stop thinking like that.
Yeah.
And I keep
Nah.
telling y'all that.
Man.
Yeah,
Because look,
Y'all have to
they
stop
out there.
thinking like that.
because you got to think about it in today's society, it's just easier. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants the instant gratification, so it's like you're getting older, you're not getting as much play. You know, you
I
might
guess
as well.
if you look older, maybe.
Yeah, now if you look.
You know
now,
what?
if you
I
look-
wanna know, hey, what's the
older?
demographic? Because I'm pretty sure that most of these people ain't this color.
But
It gotta
then,
be- it
They
gotta
gotta,
be.
you know,
So I have
age-
a couple of friends who are on Seeking Arrangements.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay, but
and-
come on.
What's your username, LaCrystal?
No, I said with a couple of friends.
Hold on, but you know what, Tony? I think that sometimes you get a lot of these younger white guys who are like 38,
Yeah.
and they might be making money. So in their mind, it's easier for them to just
Yeah,
go
just like-
out and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a escort or get a little whatever. That's what they like to do. Do some cocaine and it's all
It's
good.
all good.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I mean, I think maybe we're looking at this from the wrong side. Maybe they not. Maybe it's a convenience for them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they doing it for the convenience.
Well, let me ask a question. Am I the only one at this panel over 38?
Yeah.
no.
No,
No.
I'm 40.
No, you
She's
40. my bad.
40.
Okay.
So listen
Your
to me.
old ass over
At 38, listen to me. That ain't no sugar daddy age. You
That's
know what I'm
not no
saying?
sugar
That's
daddy
too
age,
young.
dog. That's
At
too
38,
young. So-
y'all ain't even got there yet. So you can't
So I
even
don't think
speak
it
on
has
it.
anything to do with age. I think it's about what you're
We
willing
talking
to
about the
do.
average
Okay.
age, though, 38.
So let me let them feel better.
Yeah.
Trick.
Yeah.
That word makes the
Is
age
that
difference.
better?
Let's just say trick.
Okay.
No, you
Because-
can be a
because-
trick
no,
at
no.
any age.
And
No.
Okay, so
No, no.
that's
So the
what.
average trick range.
So
No,
average
so-
sugar age is what?
Let's keep sugar daddy because everybody thinks that sugar daddies
It's
are
an
old per
old
se.
man.
So define
But I
trick
feel
to
like
me.
the word trick could be
what does trick mean?
Define that to me. Define what a trick is to you.
a trick is a younger sugar daddy to me.
Okay, define that. We got to go more than that. We gotta go deeper than that.
Let me see if I can look up a
Somebody-
definition.
A trick is somebody that's tricking money, like they know what it is, like kid trick.
listen, like you said, it ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? If you got it,
But
to
some
give it,
people-
what's wrong with that?
Some people really are
So if
tricked.
I go to the strip club and I give away $1,000, I'm a trick.
No, this is the thing. Some women may sleep with their trick, right?
Okay.
Because their trick may actually be attractive enough to deal with, right?
Yeah.
They may sleep with their trick, like, you know. But a sugar daddy, a lot of times that's like, you know, the arrangement will never sleep together. You some older, like,
No,
you know.
she-
Wait, no.
It could be different.
Hold on, wait, but what-
Hold on. If you a fucking man for free, then what's wrong with a man taking care of you? What's the difference?
Boom.
I'm just saying the word between trick
So
and
what
sugar
about
daddy.
the nigga that you fucking ain't giving
So,
you nothing?
but the thing is, y'all telling me that
Wait,
sugar
answer my
daddies.
question.
Yeah.
Y'all tell me sugar daddies.
No, what about the
cannot,
nigga? Hold on. What about the nigga you fucking ain't giving you nothing? What about that?
What about that?
What is he called?
Nothing. What is it?
My point.
Or just
No,
a nigga you fucking-
no.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
confuse me. Y'all confuse me. My thing
confusing
is
you.
the sugar daddy thing. Y'all saying sugar daddies can't be 38, and I don't believe that.
But
She want to remove the stigma.
I want to remove the stigma. I think.
But we moved on from sugar daddy went to tricks.
And now you arguing with Trick. I'm telling y'all, Trick is just a younger
no,
version.
a sugar
Y'all
daddy-
don't want to be
I
a
don't
Trick
agree
or
with
sugar
that.
daddy.
A trick
Choose
is
one.
a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
A sugar
That's
daddy
what I'm
is a trick,
saying.
right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I think 38
It's too
period
young.
is just too young to be.
So I'm here to tell you that they're out there.
Okay.
So I mean, you got to think about it. He said,
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. Look at the whole picture.
The-
How much do they make?
So this is at
Average of 250,000.
250,000.
Okay, so you got to think about a person making that kind of money. All right, so don't just
Exactly.
look at the age. Think about what he's doing, where he wants to spend his time, and what he wants to do with his money. So in that, I'll be like, yeah.
Hold on.
So I think this number is like New York or
No,
whatever.
but
I just want y'all to-
if you make it more in a month than somebody make in a year, what is it giving up $1,000, $500? That ain't
Correct.
nothing. Listen,
I agree.
If you
That's
take
true.
a girl out on a
That's
date,
true.
on an expensive date, the right woman, you gonna spend enough money. So is that tricking too?
Right.
So then also look at it. You making that? How long does it take a person to reach that kind of wealth to where they can blow that kind of money?
40 years.
About 38, 40 years.
Why do y'all
You
feel
ain't
like
20
tricks
you
have?
ain't
Why do y'all
22,
feel like
25.
sugar daddies have to be old though?
Yeah.
No, they don't gotta be
No,
old.
but I'm saying
But
to
y'all
reach
said
that
they did.
status
No,
where
no.
you can
Listen,
reach
I
that
feel
age
like-
where you can blow that amount of money
Listen
and not
to
care. You got to be
listen-
mature.
Listen to
So-
what he's saying. He's saying that you have to gain
gotta
that wealth.
gain that
You
power.
gotta gain
Exactly.
that wealth, right? So once you gain that wealth,
Then you
then
can
at
blow
that point, it's like you don't pay them to stay, you pay them to leave.
Exactly.
Boom, that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree with
Hey,
that. You
yeah,
feel me?
So-
you pay them to
So
leave.
y'all agreeing that it could be a sugar daddy at 38 now?
Yes.
So on
Okay.
the flip
Change the
side,
answer. Okay.
they don't have to be making that kind of money to be able to
agree.
because sometimes a dude likes you so much and wants to be in your presence so much, he will blow his freaking rent money
So is he a
and
trick?
give it to you. Yeah, that's a trip.
He ain't.
Trick.
Oh no, let me tell you something.
And that's what-
I agree with that. If your rent money gonna get spent on a woman,
Yeah.
that make us all look bad.
He'll put
because-
himself in a situation.
No, because
Yeah.
that means all the girls gonna expect that. Now, if you got it, then it don't make a difference. You do what you do.
Yeah.
What's the
So,
difference?
so let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like when dudes feel like that has to be the selling point to get a girl, right?
Exactly.
So
Sometimes
some
that's all
niggas
they
will
got,
come
though.
into it and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay that, I'm gonna pay this," and then now they get into it and they be like, "I really don't want to pay," but you already sold it to them,
That
right?
ain't genuine.
But that's all
So
they got.
that, so
Y'all make
this-
my head hurt.
That's like their selling point, and I be like, "No, man, like if you gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
But don't let that be your selling
Selling
point
point.
because now she only fucking with you for the strength
For
of
the
that.
money.
Because if that's the way you got me,
That's
I
the way
need you to
you
go ahead
got
and
me,
keep
right?
it.
Yeah.
Because then once you flip it, I'm gonna have attitude problems because I'm just like,
Now you
but
spoiled.
this
Yeah,
was the
just fell off.
standard that you had
Now you
said.
So which
Spoiled.
one you prefer? You prefer somebody put it on you, somebody pay some bills. Which one you prefer? I'm just saying.
I want to hear this.
Because hold up, it's a lot of young girls out there want somebody to put it on them, but they ain't talking about the nigga. Hold on, no. Because it's a lot of people out there that's talking about it, but ain't talking about the men that's gonna step up and pay them bills. So which one you want? You want to put on you, or you want them bills paid? Now take your choice.
If you had to choose.
If I had to choose, I would choose pay my bills.
Okay, so why would you be fucking with the nigga that ain't paying no bills then?
That's true.
So listen.
So at one point in time in my life, I was that chick, right? Now I have a certain standard.
Long.
How old you is?
Long.
I'm 40.
Okay, that's what's up. We
Yeah.
with the 40 over club. Listen
Yeah.
to me. A lot of these young girls out there
Lord.
want somebody to come and they want to put it on you. They want them to pay the bills. You asking for too much. At the end of the day, take your choice.
So then you kind of put yourself in a
You don't have to
situation
make a
where I
choice.
have this person. I'm just
You don't
saying
have to
maybe
make a choice.
long time ago.
Oh,
Like you
you
have
said that
someone over here that's
long,
paying
long
his
time
bills,
ago.
and he may not be putting it down right. But then I have this
Oh,
this
one in
one
the
over
pocket.
here that
One in the pocket.
I agree with that.
Hey, Vaughn.
Oh my God.
Vaughn.
She
Is
I
it
said
putting her
that
foot
was
in her mouth,
long.
dog.
That was long.
Vaughn,
She stay putting her foot in
My
her
head
fucking
hurt.
mouth,
it corner
dog.
pocket,
hurt.
side pocket, back pocket? Which pocket is it?
Did nobody-
But it wasn't a relate. We didn't say it was a. You know what? You're right.
Listen,
We operating with our titles now because you like a title.
Listen, let me say
Bro, you
something.
backtracked
Listen,
by 5 episodes.
just because he paying some
Every
bills don't
time,
mean he
dog.
can't put it
Every
down. You need to know
time.
that.
You say what?
Just because he paying bills don't mean he can't put
But
it
you
down.
may not want him to put it down. You may not
That's
even.
why I said give your choice.
But I'm saying, like, but you don't even have to make a choice. You can have both. You can
Yeah.
have a trick and a dude you sleep with.
Shauna, you 32 years old. When you get listen,
I'm 31. You can have both.
when you get
Hold on,
40
hold on.
something,
Hold on, hold on,
She
hold on,
did
hold
not
on.
one point
Hold
say
on,
nothing about a
hold on,
relationship.
hold on.
She said a
Let
trick.
me hold on.
and-
Let me talk to
Let
the
the
people
man
real quick.
speak.
Let me talk to the people real quick. Did y'all just hear what Kashana said?
No, I'm saying you can have all in one.
No, you said you can have a dude
No.
that put it down
No, I'm saying
and
he
a
could be-
trick.
No, I'm saying
That
no.
means two different.
No, that means he could be
He
the
can be
same
both.
person.
She's saying he can be
You
both.
can sleep with your trick. Sugar daddy could be having retirement money, and you never touch him with a 6-foot pole.
Hey, listen.
It's the difference.
Hey, the same way y'all be on my ass, y'all need to keep that same energy.
Okay.
Y'all hear what this nigga just said?
What I'm saying is, they act like both have to be in mess up situations to where both are not
Nobody
attractive,
said a
both
mess up
not
situation.
this, both. You can
you
can
saying
have
either
it
I get
all.
money or
You
I
trying to
get-
make
or I
us
get
choose,
done
and we
right.
don't have to
No.
choose.
You can
We
get
don't
them
have to
both.
choose.
You can get them both.
You telling me this or that? I
Okay,
can
but
tell
then,
you I can have both.
I do get what you're saying, yes, but it's a rarity to find it because typically if you got
can have both,
willing to
trust
pay the
me.
bills, he busy because he out making money.
And he put it down.
Hold on.
You can have both.
Let me ask you a question. So if you sleeping with your trick, then why you just want to make him your man?
Maybe we don't want to be
That's what I was
together.
gonna say. Hold up.
Maybe we don't want to be
No,
together.
If he put it down and paying bills, that should be your motherfucking husband.
Maybe it's reasons. Maybe it's other reasons why we
what
need to
other
be
reasons?
together.
Ugly?
I could think of 1,000 different reasons. Maybe
He
I don't want to
ugly?
be with him like that. I'm not obligated.
So
to be
why
with him
so
because
why
he's
would you be
doing
with a
it.
man that's put it down and paying the bill?
Hey,
So you
maybe
gonna- so you
Maybe he doesn't
maybe we
desire
cool.
that. Maybe
Yeah.
he's not in his point in his life where he
We can-
wants
Why
a
we talk about
commitment.
him? We talk about you.
We could be cool. We could be
Y'all
cool.
women.
We could
So
be
you gonna
cool
give
with
me your
that
body? So
situation.
you gonna give me your body?
What
Take
situation?
the money.
Yes.
That
Listen,
sounds like.
Okay.
Y'all really trying it
Am I
today.
gonna say it?
Oh,
Am I gonna say it?
y'all really trying it
Am I-
today. Y'all really trying it
It
today.
sound like-
This same man that be getting
Hold
tricked on.
on. I can't
Just
say
like
the
y'all-
word because I've been threatened.
No.
I've been
But
threatened,
these
so I can't
ones-
say the word.
But you know what? But these two accept money from
Sound-
women
on a regular
No, no.
basis.
But these two accept.
Oh, don't
They
you open that door and
They
lie.
accept money from
Lies.
women,
You
but they
open that
claim they
door
don't
and
sleep
lie.
with them.
They put it down.
Hey, they said they don't sleep with their
It
tricks.
ain't gotta be that thing. They put that mentality
Okay.
down. What's wrong with that?
They said they don't sleep with their
I know
tricks.
y'all lying on
Stop
there.
playing.
No.
But you know what? I'm tired of arguing with y'all. Anyway.
Yeah,
So the
okay.
next question is, would you allow?
Ooh, I love it.
How's the deflection? We went at it for 10 minutes.
She don't want to talk about it no more.
We have other,
Oh, I'm good.
We have
I'm
other
just
topics to
playing.
get
Go
to.
Two of them.
Get to the next one.
I'm about to slap.
Go ahead.
Let's slap everybody but LaCrystal. So the next question is, would you allow your spouse or your significant other, y'all in a committed situation, to have a trick?
What the hell would she need a trick for if you about something?
Answer the question. Let's act like
no money
you
in
could.
the
Let's
household.
act like you couldn't. Okay, everybody act like they
I
couldn't.
can't act like I can't.
Okay,
That ain't no
well-
grown- that ain't a real man.
Let's
I-
let's be hypothetical, please, everybody.
ahead.
Just
Vaughn?
would you allow your woman to have a trick? If you knew they weren't sleeping together, she was doing for y'all. He was putting money in y'all
Alright,
household.
So if my girl had a guy who was just doing stuff for her, I mean, if it was harmless and she ain't sleeping with him, I ain't tripping. Me personally, I'm not tripping.
Well, Vaughn, I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, my thing is, if my girl, if you go out, if a man offer you a drink, take it, because that mean is I'm gonna send my woman with money, either cash, cash.
Yeah.
But if a nigga gonna pay for it, cool.
Yeah.
And if you fucking him, you ain't my girl, no way. So it don't make no difference to me. So that you his girl.
Talk
So
about it.
yeah,
Talk
you
about
can
it.
have anything you
Talk
want.
about it.
Okay, so we're at the table with the privilege. We understand y'all all got it. Y'all all got it. No. We understand. No.
You
Y'all all got it.
You
Y'all
not
all
what he
got.
just
I'm
said.
hearing what he's saying,
He's
but what
saying-
about those who cannot? Is what I'm saying.
He's saying if your girl at the bar and a nigga buy her a drink, you should take it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not that she need it.
But we're talking for the women that don't get cash apps when they go out because they men don't have
Okay,
it.
so that means she up for grabs.
Uh-oh.
That's what that mean. That mean, listen to me. If your nigga
Can your woman have a trick? Yes or no?
No, listen, that ain't
Can
your
your woman have a trick?
If she up for grabs, if she on
Can
the
she have a
bus and
trick?
she need a trick,
So
no.
Tunde said his woman could have a trick. They not sleeping together. Your woman could have a trick.
I said she could too because
Yeah,
it ain't gonna be my woman.
So
if
do
she
y'all
fucking a
think,
nigga.
She
do
fucking
y'all
him.
do y'all logically believe and realistically believe that this man is consistently spending money on
That's
her?
what I've seen.
And,
I've
and
seen
Not
I've seen
expecting
it.
nothing.
I've seen it, dog. I've seen it. I've seen it, dog. I've seen it.
okay.
I've seen it too. I've seen it when a man to spend money on a woman, but at the end of the day, ain't really just want friendship. That's cool.
That's it.
Because,
Time,
but your
company.
real woman gonna know you ain't
No,
doing
niggas
that.
pay for that
My
shit,
man
though,
won't
man.
do
This
that.
is so funny to me.
Dog, niggas really niggas pay for time, dog. I swear.
No,
to God.
I agree with
No,
that.
I
I
agree.
agree.
I
I
don't
agree.
disagree. I don't disagree.
But my grandma always said a man gonna follow his money. You know, so I feel like eventually things are gonna be desired.
Not if he putting it down at home.
So y'all gonna trust this woman with this whole ass man? That's what y'all telling me.
Dog, niggas pay for time, dog. I've
I'm just
seen
asking.
it, dog.
I don't know why I don't
He
believe
just
y'all.
might want to be seen with a pretty girl. What's wrong with that? Listen, let him get his clout. You know, buy her some drinks, buy her some gifts, and then she come home to me.
That's what you.
Okay.
I see.
Hey,
One of you said she's giving up.
Everybody
something.
says she giving up.
Yeah, that time. Tell that because if she giving up something, she ain't my chick.
That's
That's
not true,
bro. I've
dog.
seen it. I've seen it
I've
a
seen
lot.
it, dog. I've seen it. I'm telling you.
So let the women speak on it, because
Yo.
a man give you something, you
So you
give up
telling me-
something every
So you
time.
telling me every time a nigga gave you
Basically,
something,
no.
y'all done fuck?
Exactly.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Let's not even
So
try it.
So what are you saying then?
Let's not even try it.
No, we gonna try it.
but that's what we just talking
Let's
about.
talk about it.
Hey,
Listen.
you gotta quit doing that, dog. You gotta stop doing that. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Every time somebody has gave you something, you slept with them.
I already said no. So
Okay,
what more do you want me to say?
That's what
We
we're
want you to
saying.
tell
Why
your
can't
truth.
I trust my woman with this
So
whole
we're
ass
talking
man?
about like someone who's like
Go ahead,
on a
Crystal.
continuous situation. And, you know,
A
we,
continuous
you know, you
situation.
can always get, you know, some Joe Blow to send you $150, $200
Exactly.
on,
We
on
ain't
the
talking
fly.
about that.
But like someone who you dealing with on a regular basis or whatever, eventually, yeah.
Right.
So, listen, from knowing Kashana personally, she ain't giving up nothing at the end of the day. So now speak your truth then.
I already said no.
Okay,
Like
so
no.
then- so then-
But
That's the
I'm
same thing we're
saying,
saying.
I'm just y'all. Why y'all? All I'm saying is, what y'all like? Y'all said yes.
I said yes.
I find that hard to believe for some of y'all. But okay. That's all I'm saying.
Penny Thompson said they want some head, a touch, a sniff, something. She says that blue pill has changed the game.
Well,
It has.
For the elders, it has. I wish I had a blue pill connect. I'd definitely be slinging them. For real.
Y'all are crazy.
Okay, so this is when we put the whole trick sugar daddy situation, take label on it. What are monetary or financial obligations or expectations when you're just dating someone? Like in reference to when you go out on dates, do you feel like dating someone you're responsible for paying this, that, and the third? Like, what do you feel like a financial obligation when you're dating somebody?
Okay, and well, of course, there's stages. You know, when you're courting somebody versus when
Levels.
you're actively dating,
Exactly.
and then once you actually entered into a true relationship. Me personally, I'm old school. I typically front most of the bill. I personally like almost have an issue when the woman tries to like pay for a bill. It's hard for me to like be like, you can pay. Like it's hard for me to do that shit, but I've kind of gotten better at it. Just receiving gifts. But me personally, like in the courting phase and dating phase, and even in a committed relationship, I typically front the bill, and that's not like a prideful thing. It's just naturally just how I am.
Okay.
Well, my thing is a prideful thing, and I'm gonna make sure that bill paid. If I'm out with somebody, I'm gonna make sure the bill paid, because again, as a grown ass man, if you can't pay the bill, then she ain't got no interest in you. She shouldn't have interest in you. So
Right.
I'm gonna make sure the bill's paid. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
What about you, Vaughn?
So I can look at it both sides of it, because I've been on two sides of it, right? So I've been on dates where, you know, I've paid the bill, but I've also been out with girls that be like, I don't want you to feel like I'm just using you for a date. So if you pay for dinner, I'll pay for drinks. Or if you do this, then I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Or you pay for this, I'll leave the tip. So I'm just saying, like,
Little reciprocity.
some girls are just make it so they feel like, okay, we're on an even playing field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like you just as much as you like me, so I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm just out here to get a free meal. Because I do know some girls who just go out to get free meals.
My mama said you going Dutch.
Hey, not with you, baby. You know,
Listen, I'm gonna say this: if we go out, then if a woman think about you, if we go spend $200-300 on a date eating, go buy me a nice bottle of cologne. That's gonna show me your appreciation.
That's-
because it ain't about the amount.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
you
the
want me
thought.
to
It's the
smell
thought.
like. Because good smelling good men like nice smelling cologne. Buy me a bottle of cologne and we even. We cool.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
care if it costs $50, $20.
like even
$30.
if we don't go out again, or we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes me.
That sounds like a one night stand.
I mean, I don't know how the night ends.
Okay, okay. How it's gonna end for a dinner in the movie?
Somebody said you leaving your wallet at home, Vaughn.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You got the credit card, the card though. You can't. Hey,
No.
don't talk about my boy. He got the credit card, the card.
No,
Okay,
no.
all right. We talked about the guys. What about y'all? Like, what are y'all expectations
Yeah, expectations.
while courting?
You start.
Oh wow. So I am one of those people who I'm a giving person by nature.
Okay.
Right. I don't mind paying for dates. A lot of times I do meet guys who are like, oh no, I don't want that, da 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 da. But I want to be able to take you out just like you're taking me out, you know. But I feel like there should be a standard. Like you shouldn't come to the first date expecting me to pull out my wallet. You know?
Yeah.
No, I said, and I agree with that. My thing is, hey, instead of taking you out, go home and cook me a nice meal. Show me what your mama taught you how to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to be just more significant than any goddamn $20, $50, $100 I can
Right.
spend.
Yeah.
You next, Kashana. I'm the guest. Let's
So,
go.
I mean, I feel like it should be a comfortable situation, like if we're hanging out.
Okay.
I do expect you to hold it down, especially like in the beginning. And once I see that you are capable,
Yeah.
I don't mind if we're hanging to get the hookah or to, buy us a round of drinks. And I
Yeah.
don't mind having to cook dinner or breakfast for you at home or doing small things that show like I appreciate it. However, I do want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
In my opinion, with women, y'all can't concentrate on too much more than looking cute. Listen, listen.
Damn.
They gonna put their lipstick on 20 times.
That part.
Yes,
Damn.
Concentrate on being
They
cute.
should not speak for
Pick up
everybody
that
on the
tab,
show.
man.
Don't affiliate
Hey,
me with nothing they say.
Listen, that's the reason why we took you out, because you was cute.
All right, so let me ask you this though, like y'all two,
Oh, Lord.
are y'all the type of women that will initiate a date, or do y'all wait for the man? Like hypothetically, say it's been like
That's a good one.
I'll initiate.
Okay.
I'll initiate a date.
you'll initiate
Yeah.
a date, because a lot of women want they're like, well, shit.
How you initiate a
yeah.
date,
You gotta,
Kashana?
you gotta set a date
Yeah.
up.
I want to hear this. How you initiate a date? Go ahead, just tell us.
Like it's been situations to where
Or do you drop hints? Are you type to like drop hints?
No,
and make
I'm
him
gonna-
ask you.
I sure,
Some
women do that.
want to go see Young Jeezy on Friday.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
Tell
what.
them
I'm gonna
something,
tell
Kay.
you
Tell
what
them
we
something.
doing. I'm the
Oh,
type.
okay.
I'm very assertive. Okay?
Okay.
I feel like if we meet within X amount of hours or days, we need to be. We talk about this.
Yeah.
Setting up. When the next time we're seeing each other.
I don't need no phone buddy.
I feel like
How?
I feel
I
like
don't want
if
no phone buddy.
Yeah. I feel like if we met Sunday, we need to already be looking forward into the week on when I'm gonna see you again. Whether it's happy
You
hour,
going off subject,
whether
Kashana.
it's dinner.
How do you
I
initiate
was
a
gonna get to
date?
that. I was gonna get to that.
Let's go.
So let's say it's like he like taking too long or something like that. It's like
If he taking too long, he ain't interested.
that's not true.
Okay,
I don't believe that.
go ahead.
So what I'm saying is,
I'm about to that.
yeah,
I agree.
Perfect time.
yeah. All I'm saying is, I will initiate a date and say, hey, what you doing? Like, blah, blah, this happy hour. Like, I've dated men who are not good with plans. They're not good at planning. They rather I take the torch and, be
But
like,
that goes
this
back
is what
to what
we
he
doing.
said earlier. Like, and a friend told me this before. If a man wants you, if he's going to go above and beyond while his way to show you that he wants you, like I don't feel like he's gonna wait like a week or two. We have been on the phone.
Yeah,
2
we
weeks.
shouldn't have to wait a week.
So I got a question.
No, it should take a week or two.
If a woman tell me she taking me out, that mean you paying then.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Listen. If you tell me we going here, I expect to have the tickets to go here. I pick up the little drinks and the little food. But listen, you already got tickets. Like, I love the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hold up, Kashana. If you tell me you taking me somewhere, you supposed to be paying.
Well,
where
that's
we going.
obvious, right? But if we talking dinner, I can initiate and I could take care of that. However, no man I've ever been
We're not
with would
talking about
allow
dinner.
me. But I'm just saying, no man would allow me to pay the tab even if I initiate.
We talk about going on a real date.
no,
Dinner ain't
no,
no date.
oh,
Dinner is dinner. We
Dinner
gotta
in the
eat.
movie ain't no date. We all gotta eat.
I'm not gonna tell you about no. I wouldn't invite you to a Rockets game if I didn't already have the ticket.
Dinner
Yeah.
is quality time. That ain't no date to me. You know what I'm
So
saying?
in reference to me initiating dates, like I like be fishing and stuff for something I may know he may like to do, and I'm the kind of person, like, I'm not gonna come out and say, hey, it's like I like to casually bring it up because a lot of times men don't want you to be
Yeah, they
paying for
do.
that.
Yeah, they do. When you a busy man all day,
Okay, so
listen.
hold on. So
we
wait,
talk
hold on.
about, listen.
Hold
we
on.
talk
Let me finish,
about,
let me finish.
No. We talk about being a CEO of a company. I want my woman to say, nigga,
Okay.
when you get off work,
We going
have
here.
this on. This is where the fuck we going.
Yeah,
Already paid
facts.
for the tickets.
Facts.
Now listen to me.
Facts.
Money or you can use my credit card to pay for the motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't care, but I know where I'm going. I know my destination.
Okay, I
you
get
don't
that.
want to think all day
Okay,
long.
but we talking about how like Crystal initiates. You was gonna let me
Go ahead,
answer.
Crystal.
Okay. So I would say like, hey, I got these tickets to the Rockets game this weekend. What you doing? That type of
Going
situation.
to the Rockets game. What the fuck
We
you
going to
mean?
Rockets game. What the fuck you mean? What we doing?
No, because because he may have something to do.
Crystal, if you got something good, a nigga said we going to the Rockets game.
He
Ain't
gonna
nothing else to
switch
be
some shit
talking
around
about.
for you. If you
He
come
gonna
with-
make his schedule
if you
work
come
for you.
If you come with solid plans, a nigga will switch some shit around for you.
I
And
agree.
if he can't,
Yeah.
he'll say, you know what? You brought them this week, baby. I can't make it. I brought the one
So
for
answer
next
your
week
question.
when I'm going to be back in town.
We will initiate dates.
Go next subject. Next subject.
Next.
Next.
Please.
Next.
Next.
We ain't got that much time.
We
Next.
got 15 minutes
15
left.
goddamn minutes.
What was
You don't know? Okay, so
I don't know.
I think the next one was in a household.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, in
Oh,
a
yeah,
household,
yeah, yeah.
how should the bills be separated?
If it's
Should it be
50-50, we
should it be
roommates.
50-50? Should it be the man pays all the bills? Should it be
Wait,
whoever makes the most
let's
money?
talk about it. We shack and we married.
Ooh.
don't give a
I think
fuck.
if you living in the same household, I think the same household is.
Let's start with the
same
women. What
household.
you think? Let's start with the women.
Ladies first.
Woman first. We gonna do a woman, man first.
Oh, look how the crystal blink. I know she finna get on some bullshit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't agree with a 50-50 household.
Okay, so what you agree with?
Like-
what do you think it's supposed to be?
Like he's the mortgage. I feel like my money should be like our entertainment money, like our savings money.
Even if you make more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want him to pay like
So
like the
are you
mortgage.
telling me that you would hypothetically he could only afford maybe a $1,200 mortgage, but you could afford a $2,000 mortgage, so you would lower your living quality
And your
because
standards.
you want to.
So I have the
rely on-
So I have the mindset that when you're in a joint household, that one person's income should be able to carry the things just in case, because
I agree. I agree. That's
So
fine.
I
Exactly.
would never base. Especially like because I do a
On
lot
the
of
higher.
contract work,
Gotcha.
you know. So like I would never base our living just on mines or whatever. So I think it would be like.
No,
a
I
middle
understand
ground.
because some
Yeah.
people wouldn't. Some people will be like, nah, I'm not gonna lower my living standard because he makes less. Okay.
I feel like do what works for y'all, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to like do 50-50 either.
You're not a
'Cause
50-50
I'm gonna
either.
tell you why. Like I've been doing by myself
Yeah.
comfortably for a very long time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Comfortably. So I'm not doing 50-50. To me, like LaQuinta said in the comments, that's roommates to me.
Yeah.
I've never had a roommate in my adult life outside of college basketball. I don't need no roommate. If I could handle it by myself, then like I'm not doing no 50-50. But I do feel like money should be joined together.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree. I'm
No,
gonna go next.
Nah.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm gonna go next.
I feel like
man.
I feel like
Child,
it
he
needs
a
to,
handful
Bro,
and a
I'm
half.
saying-
Hey, listen.
I feel like
Y'all the one told me to be against. Listen to me.
I feel like it needs
Listen,
to
hold up,
go in-
Sean,
in-
listen to me, listen
in
to
some
me.
areas it need to go in a pot, so
We
it can
talking
be
about
ours.
grown man experience. Ain't no 50-50.
No, it sure ain't.
Listen, it's 100. Because I don't need 50% of nothing you got if I can pay 100% of everything I got. My
Okay.
thing is, I pay the mortgage, I pay the lights, I pay the gas, I pay the water, I pay the electric. You should be saving money. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
If my exes out there listening to this, they'll tell you. I told all of them, you know what? If you spend it and we move in together, $1,000 a month on rent plus utilities, $15 a month. You should be putting that in an account. If we break up after 5 years, you should have $75,000. You can go your separate way because
Right.
I don't want nobody feel like they got to pay my mortgage, pay my nothing. At the end of the day, I can afford 100% of everything I
Right.
do.
But-
and if you leave, then you got some savings.
But unfortunately, a lot of guys don't have that mindset.
Then listen, that's the real mindset to have because at the end of
to
no,
upgrade
no,
these
listen,
niggas.
listen, that's the real
We
mindset to
need
have.
you to
because at the
upgrade
end of the
these
day,
niggas up
It
here.
ain't a woman can ever say she paid a mortgage of mine, she paid this of mine. I paid all that to you. So when you go to the next man, you gonna remember what the hell you had, and then when you want to come back to me, I'm gonna say no because I got a new one. Now what? Next,
All right,
Brian,
so
go
then-
ahead.
Okay, so how I feel.
I can't with him.
I'm just saying.
I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you live with somebody, I think it's like it's like a one band, one sound type thing.
Okay.
Like we're in this together, so like it shouldn't have to be like, hey babe, I need X, Y, and Z on. No, like nigga, we got an account, pay it. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Hey, we got this.
I shouldn't be broke.
Yeah, like
How am I broke?
if she going
We
out,
broke?
it shouldn't have to be like, hey babe, give me $100, give me $200. Like no, we got the.
How you broke and you ain't paying no bills?
No, but
Right?
I'm just saying.
No, that's true.
But if I'm saying stack your money, how you broke?
Yeah.
But it's
so
Let the man speak.
But hold on, but so.
You know what?
But hold on.
I should drop my belt for him today.
But sometimes, some females feel like if they in a position where a man is doing everything, then it comes with some kind of control. And the
That's
man
typically
feels
what
like,
it is.
well, you get the fuck out because I'm paying X, Y, and Z.
Anyway,
you ain't doing
you
shit.
ain't, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
If I'm with a woman for 5 years and I put her out and she done saved $75,000, she ain't gonna miss my black ass. That's the way I feel. I'm just saying.
Tunde, what do you think?
Me personally, so way it's always been with my relationships, I front majority of everything. My spouse's money was typically for like recreational stuff, dates and things like that. One of the smartest things that I do not believe in joint accounts or only having a joint account. Because when shit goes south, like it really can fuck you up in a really bad way. Typically, what I would do is we have our individual accounts and then we have one house account.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we would split our money. Like when we did get paid, X amount goes into the house account, because we already know what our monthly budget is, so we know how much needs to be there, and the rest is ours.
Ain't no such thing as no joint account. Listen, you keep yours, I got mine, but you save all your money at the end of the day. So if you leave me, then you should be well off.
What's so crazy?
Listen, you got to give a woman a reason to say, listen to me. Women get abused and a lot of stuff that go on these days. And if she got money, if she want to leave, then let her go. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she going to be like, that was the motherfucker that took care of me.
Right.
Again, that go back to that earlier conversation. If a nigga fuck up and cheat, it's cool, but he paid them bills. Now you gonna take a nigga with a little ass
Hit him in his pockets.
and a little pocket and a little dick. Come on, let's be real.
No. Hit him in his pockets. He messing up, hit him in his pockets. You know, we had the conversation. But I will say, I'm aware of like situations to where women weren't paying bills for years and the breakup happened and they didn't have a pot to piss in.
True.
Because they're crazy.
I was like, why? Because they buying bundles and they buying this and they buying that. They literally had
Speak
no
to
savings.
Shawnee
They
O'Neal.
were working.
Shawnee O'Neal will tell you, listen, I don't give a fuck what Shaq made. I was stacking money. If that nigga bounce that life, you better be stacking money on that nigga because at the end of the day, you're going to be on your own and the next nigga ain't going to be there for you like the other nigga was.
Yeah.
He can die tomorrow.
I never understood how.
It can be a wake up.
I never.
Ain't Kobe Bryant gone? Vanessa, he might have left her set, but at the end of the day, his mentality was, I'm going to take care of my family. But if it wasn't, then what the fuck she going to do?
Yeah.
Kobe gone. So let me tell you something. From coming from the streets, you know what I'm saying? I done seen plenty of girls in the streets that come from this and that, and then when a nigga get knocked to go to jail, she fucking with his friend. You know what I'm saying? The best man. That's
Right.
the worst thing you
Yeah.
can do. Listen,
Wow.
if for you to fuck my man, cause I'm gone and can't take care of you, I done been through that. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? So always learn how to take care of yourself. If your nigga out there making $50,000 a month, you better have a nigga giving you $1,000 a month for you don't know what the fuck it is. Over 50 months, you got $50,000. When a nigga go to jail, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah, and it's going back to like how we were talking about when Corona happened, and then the deposits stopped with people
Yeah.
who were side chicks, and we
Yeah.
were just saying
Oh,
that.
yeah.
we did talk about
Remember
I
how
said
we
we. You was a side chick or something?
No,
No, we
I'm
had
not.
someone
No.
who wrote in a letter.
I'm just saying. I ain't never gonna be
I'm
no
not a
side
side
chick.
chick. You know,
I ain't saying nothing. I don't
No,
need
no.
no more side conversations.
No. What we were saying is that these women were mad that the deposits were cut off because they were side women when
Yeah.
Corona
It's
hit.
Corona.
Right. So the deposits had stopped. The traveling to Houston had stopped, and they were mad because some deposits.
So
were
that
going
sound
in.
like a trick
But
relationship.
yeah, but I feel
Yeah.
like if he been doing this, where you're like you ain't been saving no money.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if he been
She was
paying
mad,
that, like
man.
you
She
shouldn't
was
put it
about
to
to
the
get- she was
side.
upset. She
No,
was
because
ready to
people
throw
think
them.
it's gonna go on indefinitely. If I know one thing about life, ain't nothing indefinitely.
True.
You gotta get what you can get when you can get it, and if it's there, get it while the getting is good. That's all I can say. Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all should have invited me. I'm crazy.
But
No,
someone,
hey,
so-
I love it.
I'm glad you're here.
but some men do take the fact of them supporting you as a control technique.
Not necessarily. It's a
Yes,
listen
they
to me.
do.
Hold-
Some
no,
of
no,
them
hold
do.
on.
Just
Let me-
because that's not what you
They
do
do.
doesn't mean that's not
let
what
me speak-
happens.
Let me speak on
They
this.
do.
I've had it done several times.
Hold
or
on, listen to
attempted.
me. Let me tell you what it means is, hold up. If I take care of you, I pay your lights, I pay your gas, I pay your water for a motherfucking house I never been in. Why you fucking this other nigga that won't even pay your motherfucking car note?
Okay, so that's not the kind of control I'm talking about.
What kind of that is control?
Okay. So when
No,
I say,
I
hold
need to
on,
be- go ahead.
I let you talk. You
Go-
let me. Okay. So when I say control, him saying, okay, well, I want you to do this, or I don't want you to do this. I want you to go here. I don't want you to go there. I want you to wear this. I don't.
That's a
want you to wear
crazy nigga.
Okay, but
Listen to
they're
me.
out there,
Listen,
boo.
for all y'all out there, ain't no women ever been with me. I don't give a fuck where you go and what you do because you come home at night. Because I'm going to put it down at the end of the day and I pay them bills. That's what it means. So what you talking about? Listen, you talking about a crazy nigga. If you worried about some nigga getting your chick, that ain't your motherfucking chick. I'm just saying. Listen, the difference is if this nigga, this is how I feel. You can't call me when you need your rent paid, your light and your gas and electric paid, but you want to call this nigga when you want some dick. At the end of the day, if I'm paying lights, gas, and water, I'm laying dick too. Now what?
Hey, Penny said he just a whole expert.
I know expert. I'm saying for real. Listen to me. Let me tell you
Help us
something.
today, Father.
Listen, you can't do that.
We gonna remember this.
Everybody
day.
ain't like you, Don.
So
Everybody
I
ain't
just
like
truly
you.
feel like you're the exception because
Ain't no
no,
motherfucking
you
exception.
are.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I ain't
So
no
it's
exception.
hold on. So it's easy
know
for
you.
you guys to say
You're
that
the
because you're the man. We're the ones who actually go through it and deal
Right.
with these Negroes
So y'all
out here.
can't tell us what we gonna
So
label y'all.
it's easy for y'all to say what is and isn't because that's not who y'all are.
Hold
But
on.
there are
So-
men out
so
there
y'all
who
can label us, but we can't label y'all.
Exactly.
You
That's
call
not
me.
what just happened. What
So,
are you talking
so
about?
hold on. If I'm a trick, would that make
no.
you? I'm just saying. Listen, if
Oh.
a man put it down,
How y'all
at the
turn?
end-
How y'all twist
hold-
the
hold on.
compliment?
If
How you
a
twist
man-
the compliment?
If a man come in and do all this at the end of the day, what he's saying is, if you gonna fuck this nigga, tell me why you fucking that nigga, and I provide
Okay.
everything else.
Control isn't always about the sex.
not about the
okay.
sex.
When I say control, I mean telling me
So
what
why
I
you with
can
that nigga and I paying your rent?
Okay, you're
no,
not
you
listening
stuck
to
on
me,
that.
obviously,
Get off of
because it has nothing to do with sex. Am I
But it
the
ain't
only
gotta
one
do
here
with
on
sex
the side?
No. She's saying someone controlling like her movement, what she's able to do, what she's not able to do, controlling because she in his pocket, like he's taking care of her.
Also, we all attest to that. We don't care where our women go because they know what time the motherfucker be home. If my woman show up at 7 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, she got a motherfucking problem because ain't nothing that goddamn fun you was doing at 7 o'clock in the morning. You better have your ass home with that motherfucking bar. Listen,
Hey,
my mama told me
it
when I was
wasn't jumping
a
like
kid.
that. It
Listen
wasn't
to
jumping
me.
like that.
Bar closed at 2 o'clock. You better have your ass at 2:45.
I know you're not agreeing with that, Mister. It's okay for me to be
Yeah,
out.
'cause 6
be out
o'clock-
That's a nigga. We
No,
promoting.
we're not doing that shit up here
listen to
today.
me.
Promoting
No,
we're
penis.
not.
Promoting penis.
No,
No,
sir.
listen.
Promoting penis.
If I have to have my ass home at a certain time, you
need to be at
So
home.
you pay my motherfucking mortgage.
I don't
See,
think
control.
There it is.
Control.
There it is.
Control.
Thank
Pay
you.
my mortgage.
Thank y'all
Control.
for joining the afternoon.
Control.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying.
That is the control mechanism. You
Listen.
just showed me. You just proved everything I
If
was
you
just saying.
love a nigga, you gonna be home to get that
Okay,
dick when
well,
you
have
get
your
home.
ass at home just when I'm supposed to
I
have
have-
my
when
ass at
I
home.
get there, I get there.
Use the whole
No.
food if you think
You
that's
think
okay.
I'm about to get home at
Just
2:45?
because you paying some damn mortgage, I have to be home at a certain time and you don't.
No,
Boy,
no,
fuck
no,
you.
no.
That's not the way it works.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
listen. What did you
Okay,
do
okay.
until 7 o'clock in the morning?
Okay.
Next subject.
No, that's the end. That's the end.
Hold on. God damn it, baby. Y'all got my nigga done over here.
You heard it. I'm just saying. So what is you out there doing till 7 o'clock in the morning?
The same thing you're doing.
At the strip
Nigga,
club,
you
eat chicken
can't do the
wings.
same shit I do.
Why not?
Cause you ain't with me. Now what?
Boy, please.
Stop
got me
it.
fucked
If you
up.
out there in
Stop
the
it.
streets, if I desire, guess what? I'm gonna be out there in the streets, and I'll see you when you get home. Hey,
Let me tell you a secret.
Good morning.
And if you
How
do
you
that-
doing? You
Hey,
want some
hey,
coffee? You
control.
want some
Let me
pancakes?
tell you something. That's a conversation for your girls that want you out. So you can say, get rid of that
If
nigga.
you
so
can
she
have
fuck
your
you.
ass out there in the streets, I can too.
Okay,
Period.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about your girlfriend that's gonna want to fuck
I'm
you.
not worried about them. I'm worried about you.
No, then you ain't
and
gotta
me.
worry about me.
It's not about my homegirls.
If you come in at
Okay.
7
This
o'clock in the morning,
this
I'm
is
gonna
what we
fuck
got
your
going on
homegirl.
in the
I'm not
household.
tripping. No,
So
listen to
you
me.
move a certain way, let me move that same way too.
Okay.
Ain't no woman of mine coming on 7.
Listen,
Hey.
listen. So at the end of the day,
That is why you get your pay your own bills,
listen,
like Penny
at the-
said.
at-
Pay your own
listen, at the end of the day,
That's why you. And ladies, that is why
I think
you can get your own shit.
I think that in a relationship, it's a conversation that got to be had anyway, right? So if he met her at 7 o'clock in the morning, then he kind of got to allow her to be out at 7 o'clock in the morning because if that's what they do.
Yeah.
But y'all women can't. But y'all ain't gonna move like we move. We're men.
Exactly.
So
Y'all have to stop
no,
with this
no, it's-
I'm
mindset.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't do double standards. I don't do double standards. I don't do double standards.
You can't tell me.
And you're doing it because you feel like it's okay because you're paying the bill.
Hold on, wait. Tony, you can't tell me that you being out is the same as K being out at 5 o'clock in the morning, dog. A nigga gonna try her before he gonna try you.
But you trust your chicks. I want to know.
No, hell no.
We
Right,
talking about
Tunde.
different stuff.
Nope.
A nigga gonna
Tunde, right?
If
beat
you
her up, rape her
Tunde,
up
right.
before a nigga try you. A chick ain't finna do that to you.
Baby,
don't
I'm
act
o'clock in the
don't
fucking
act like you
morning.
won't
It
be
doesn't
home because of
matter.
my safety. Well, you
No,
bring your
no,
safety, you bring your
I
ass
want-
home too.
I want
They
you-
out there
listen,
killing y'all too.
I want you
So
home
bring
to
your
get
butt
some.
home.
Well, tell me that.
Listen.
No, because when
Don't make it about the
no,
home.
because when
Don't make
no,
it about the
because
home.
when we
Make it-
talked
You
about
made it
it
about the
before,
niggas.
and we
No,
talked
I'm
about the
saying safety,
concern.
nigga, is what
Nah,
I'm saying.
Vaughn, you on that bullshit? No, because it's not.
First of all, get your hand out my face before I get angry.
Hold on, I don't give a goddamn. Vaughn,
Yeah, you better
if
calm
you
it down. You gonna take
if
it
you
down.
can be
My
out
nigga,
there,
talk to me.
I can be out there.
Yeah.
They killing y'all out in the streets. just
Hell
like
no,
they
you
killing
can't.
y'all.
It's not the
can't.
same.
Y'all
I'm
on
at-
bullshit,
baby,
man.
please.
It's
I'm
just
at-
not okay,
I'm at-
period.
Ain't
you-
no woman of mine
hey.
come home at no fucking 7 o'clock in the
Hey.
morning at the end of the day.
5:30.
Period, point blank.
5:30.
If you at home, if you're not there, I don't have to be there either.
Okay, well, your sister gonna be there now. What's up?
Boy, Boy, shut up.
I'm
Anyway,
Y'all wish. Y'all wish.
Ain't no
Y'all
goddamn
wish.
way no woman of mine coming on.
I'm at dreams like y'all at dreams.
Yeah.
Eating chicken wings and pasta, throwing
If
ones.
you were there,
If you
with
with
me,
me,
yes,
if you with me.
that's
Oh,
the difference.
I don't have to be with you. I want my
You
homegirl.
better tell
I'm
your
with my home-
girl
I'm with my
listen to
homegirl.
me. My man, because when I get home, I'm hungry. I eat. I'm about to go home right now, and I bet my motherfucker.
Better go to
food went
Chacho's.
down.
Better go to Chacho's.
So text me on your way home, and I'll
I
meet
ain't
you at
gotta
the
do
same
no
time. You
text.
meet you
I ain't
there.
got, listen.
Guess what? Now
Listen,
I'll get out. I'll get the waffle maker. I'll make them right then and there.
When you hear that
But we
chirp,
gonna
chirp,
be
that
walking
microwave
at the
gonna
same
start.
time, boo boo.
45 seconds,
No.
nigga. That's how I walk in there. Food gonna be
Boy,
ready.
you a whole fool out here in these
love it.
streets.
I
Y'all got
love
us messed up.
Yeah,
45 seconds.
I know y'all lying on air today.
I know y'all lying.
That
I know
is
y'all
not okay.
lying.
You
it.
tripping.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for
Done.
tuning in. Thank my nigga
Bro.
Don, thank you for
Don.
coming with your
Thank y'all
crazy
for
stuff.
having me. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Y'all don't want me to come
Hey,
back because I'm crazy.
I love this
Cool.
nigga.
Y'all,
I love this
what
nigga,
did I?
man.
What just happened?
What the fuck?
You heard him talk about me every week saying, Don, cool, DMR Properties, we is cool, you know what?
Yeah,
but I'm going
yeah.
to spit my view. I'm going to say what I say. I'm going to do
Yeah.
what I do at the end of the day. And I'm feeling good.
As you should.
Oh my
As
God.
you motherfucking
Hey, we going to
should.
already do it.
Y'all done stressed me out.
We ain't stressed shit out.
Y'all done
Bills
stressed
is
me
paid.
out. Hey.
Your bills ain't paid? Tell the nigga Cash App you.
Hey,
He
hey.
over 40.
So listen.
He just proved everything
So
that I
listen.
said.
Yeah,
So-
he did.
So
I might have,
so
but I'm gonna
basically
take-
what we
that's my
sum
view.
up from the show is money plays different parts in relationships all the way around the board.
And
right?
men
All the
who
way
pay
around.
money are controlling. Period.
Not really.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, they control or they tricks? Which one?
Both.
Never.
Both.
Oh, nigga, yo, man.
So, anyways,
Both.
you guys, thank you so much for tuning
Nah,
in.
they don't
this
cut me
week.
off, nigga. I wasn't done. I
We'll
had a
be,
whole
we'll, be
speech.
back, we'll be back next week. And as usual, the afternoon sip, 4 shots,
Five
no
shots.
chasers.